Indian and half Jamaican.
Shout out to Mark.
What up, Mark? But Kamala is also, isn't she Brahmin?
Kamala's mother is a Brahmin Indian
So
woman.
then in their caste, she would be the highest caste over there. So she wouldn't deal with certain people here in America. Only sheeple like Negroes continue to call Kamala what she doesn't even identify as. She is annoying. She barely acknowledges her Jamaican side.
Only Indian.
When her father says she's a liar. When she said that comment about smoking weed, her father said she's a liar. And she said that our great grandpa, we were slave traders. We come from a different line. He has Indian in him.
Yes. A lot of these, I'm not going to necessarily say Jamaica, but a lot of these Trinidadian, quote unquote, blacks, they're Indo-Indian.
What do they call it? Afro-Indian.
They call it Indo-Indian.
Yeah, Indo-Indian, yeah. Whatever it's called.
She ain't black. Plies,
you don't qualify.
Nobody sees Kamala as a black woman with that neck. Oh, wow. Damn.
That is that wrinkly old white woman neck. That's also Asian too. You know how Asian people, they'll hold on to their youth for a little bit, and when they get
40s, like 50s,
when black people, especially when we stay in shape and stuff, we kind of keep our youth a little longer than everybody. But
you know what?
Asians keep their youth like they 18 until they not, and then they go from looking young to just
Plies as an agent.
Like they're damn near in the casket ready. But what you about to say? I'm sorry.
No, I was about to say back in the 50s and 60s and 70s, black men were 18 looking 25.
But they would look 25 until they 60.
That's what I was about to say. They look more mature.
Well, not 60. It's kind of overdoing it, but you know what I mean.
I didn't say that.
No, anybody look
goes too far.
That's our weird obsession now with wanting to look young. It doesn't make sense. Why do you want to?
Well, if you got the genetics and you got the genes, and it'll be for you.
Beauty is a gift.
That's what the Most High says. The beauty is a gift. People don't want to
acknowledge that. Beauty is a gift.
Not everybody's supposed to be beautiful.
I mean, if it was like that,
if everybody was beautiful, then
I think T.I. and Kelly Rowland have the best veneers. Kelly Rowland got veneers.
I did not know Kelly Rowland or T.I. had veneers. So if that is if that's what you say, then they got some good veneers.
I didn't even know.
If you don't even know, we can't beat that argument.
You can't beat that one.
You got that one.
Although the other person, he came out and said he had them. So
Kamala doesn't even claim she's black, and we, the Jamaicans, don't claim her either. Kamala's father is half Jamaican, but his family are Indians that moved to Jamaica. That's why he was born there.
Yeah.
Well, they tell you, even though they moved to Jamaica, they are, even though they're different races that moved to Jamaica, they still say they are Jamaicans.
I remember when, and I felt like I was getting cut. What?
Yeah.
When the girl was like, a Jamaican girl was like, y'all probably think Sean Paul Indian. I was like, ain't he? Yeah, no, he's Jamaican. I just said out of one many.
He's Sephardic. He's a Sephardic Jew.
Yeah, it is what it is though.
Sean Paul, tiny hat.
Hey, there was a rumor about him and Beyonce. I'm gonna leave that alone. There's been
Don't you ever.
Lots of discussion in the political media about President Joe Biden running for re-election at 80 years old. Florida-bred rapper Plies believes the worry about Biden's age has more to do with his possible successor, Kamala Harris. Joe Biden heads in 2024 United States presidential election as a preemptive nominee for the Democratic Party. Vice President Kamala Harris is expected to join Biden on the ticket once again. However, some pundits think Biden should drop Kamala Harris as a running mate in 2024. Plies went on X to share his thoughts on the supposed concern about Biden's age and the negative feeling about the vice president. He had this to say. He said, the reason the age thing is front and center with Biden is because who he appointed as his successor is one of America's biggest fears, and that's a woman running the country, let alone one of color. It's not about Kamala Harris. It's more about two things America fears: women and color. You know, I remember back in the day, black men used to say, the most feared thing the thing this country fears most is an educated black person. Particularly educated black man. Now, it's just being a woman is a fear. Like, there's no attribute with that they fear. Wouldn't you say educated woman of color, quote unquote?
Why they got to be of color?
That's
Why
what
can't
he
we
said.
just say black?
That's what he said.
Well, he's in Florida. And he's used to being around those Latinos, and, so that's why he says that.
All right, Plies not the only rapper to see his name connected to the VP over the last week. Kamala Harris recently hosted a hip-hop 50th anniversary celebration in D.C.
Are you serious?
Which featured Common, Lil Wayne, and more.
She jump on any bandwagon that tries to connect her to Black American.
All right, let me do my usual devil's advocate when the devil don't need an advocate situation.
Well, you like him. You like talking to the devil.
Don't say that. Don't you want, if she calls herself black,
She's
listen
not
to my
black.
words first.
I'm not going along with this bullshit.
Wouldn't you want the country to recognize the most impactful genre in the world?
Not if it's a negative genre.
I'm so honorable. I bet you honorable agree with me. You would want the White House to acknowledge Black contribution like hip hop when it's influenced the entire planet. Come on.
If that's what y'all want acknowledged.
Oh, you don't got a testicular fortitude, huh?
Kamala is his shawty.
Shut up. You faint.
Matter of fact, Bust It Baby Part 2.
They also got mad at her for dancing.
I've been reading upon the Jamaican culture lately. I've been studying the melanin around the globe. Actually, and this race construct is fascinating.
Yeah. Only in America. That's why it gets confusing. This is another thing Plies had to say.
Here we go.
He said the expectations we have for black folks for other races when it comes to us is little to none. The expectations we have for each other as a race, in most cases, are absolutely bizarre and unreasonable. We crucify each other and expect little to nothing from everyone else. Well,
I don't want her fake ass pretending to be black. She can't even talk.
I'm going to say this. Shouldn't I expect more from my own?
Yes, you should.
If she's supposed to be my people's, I should expect more from her. I shouldn't expect nothing from anybody else. That's actually the right way of thinking. We're actually accused of the opposite. We're actually accused
America's not letting Indians have the seat. I'm bored of this topic. Jesus.
Well, they might. If they vote Biden, then they vote Hillary in. This is what it is. So he put that clip up.
I'm gonna sit here and say I'm gonna do something that's only gonna benefit Black people. No.
This dude named Mr. Daddy. I can't shut that out.
I'm scared of you motherfuckers.
We don't need to associate ourselves with everyone.
That's true.
Now this is the other dude.
Man, fuck Jason Lee.
I'm not gonna play the whole clip. This is what he call it, faggy news.
You know. Well, it's gonna be faggy news / Honorable Santa saying she don't care for biracial tears. You already know.
So I want to play a quick little part of this because the reason why I'm playing this, I'm gonna show it later. You see. Fuck it. He basically in this video went on a diatribe or a rant about him posting a clip of Kamala Harris dancing and her receiving a certain level of backlash for it from the white people. He say the Republicans and the Black people, whatever. He says he was disheartened by the Black people because why do you hate her so much?
Rights law that was created by Pete Wilson, who paid in the Black community. People and white people hate on me or tell me I'm not ready or not big enough or this or that or whatever.
He's speaking on people saying, why is the vice president meeting with him?
Or they minimize who I am. It is what it is.
Wait.
She didn't even mention African American contributions to hip hop. She mentioned Caribbean and Latinx.
So that's the audience they want. They want the immigrants and the Spanish.
Afro beats.
I take it on the chin and I keep killing it. But when Black hate happens, it hurts more. It hurts.
So he had that to say, whatever. All right. Now, the reason why people was annoyed by this is we saw how the White House invited Shade Room.
Your lifestyle hurts more.
They invited all these people. This is the video he's talking about. Like, that ain't even how you dance.
Is that the
song.
kid from Kid and Play? No, that's not. What's his name?
No.
Christopher.
I don't know his last name.
Is it Christopher Reed?
So
honestly, though, he started of that class of people. Why should we care what he thinks?
Exactly.
He's still with that class of people. Waiting for them people to acknowledge us ain't happening, Mark. Ain't gonna hurt nobody.
Now I think this should be the picture that had people saying, why are they there? And this is him. Shout out to Reggie from Boston. This is the picture he posted.
The Shade Room.
He showed that Fox Soul, we know what their gender is.
Fox Soul.
The spiritual word, I don't think I know.
I don't know what spiritual word is.
I don't know what that one is.
That must be a Christian channel.
I don't know.
Blog.
Shade Room, Highway Unlocked, and the Neighborhood Talk.
I'm not really familiar with the Neighborhood Talk.
I know them. I've been seeing them on seeing some of the
do y'all consider Class Act a part of the house party trilogy.
Yes, it is.
It is not.
It is. Hold on. 'Cause
And how do you rank it?
before y'all get into that,
Let's continue.
what
with
do you
this.
think about them bringing these people there? Because what they're saying is these
They are
people are the
influencers.
voice. They're saying that these people are the voice, the platforms for black people. They speak when their platforms are the voice for Black America when they do this. That's why a lot of people is like, why are you there? Why would they invite you? Y'all a bunch of drama-filled, anti-black bullshit. Why would you be invited up there for the stuff that you post?
She needs to release all those black men she bragged on locking up. She doesn't even have rhythm. She don't. She off beat. So we know how she is in the bedroom.
Hey, Kamala said
She just
don't
lay
play.
on her bike.
Kamala said don't play. That's a whole different ball game.
Shit.
She said I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. Don't get it twisted.
Just laying there.
She got
I've heard of Fox, Soul, and the Shade Room, but I'm familiar with the others.
I know the other one too. I don't know that spiritual one either. Indians are about. Go ahead.
To get added to the untouchable list if they will not. They will not replace us. White America is already stressing about the future of their son out
Exactly. That's what the school board situation. The mothers going to the school board about the education. They're all worried about their kids, particularly their boys, and how their confidence and self-esteem has been lowered because of the curriculum being taught in schools, the way they talk about them on media and platforms, how they think about the men, particularly white men. So they trying to,
And that's why the Florida government is doing what he's doing.
yeah, they trying to turn that shit around.
Why are we entertaining
Come
Kamala?
holla.
Come
Holla,
holla.
holla. Stop. Play her dancing again. Hold on, let me see if I can get it. Hold on. Kim says she got moves. She don't care what y'all talking about. She's don't Indian people supposed to be rhythm people too?
Hell no.
Hold on, let me.
Have you seen them dance?
This is Kamala jamming.
We know she gonna laugh.
Hey, now it's funny she's sitting there dancing with these two dudes.
Where her husband?
I'm about to say,
Her hubby
back
wasn't
here,
dancing.
Ain't that him right there? He back there sweating.
Oh, he's back there letting her pick out who they gonna bring to the bed
I knew you
tonight.
about to go that way.
That's what he's doing.
They're looking for
He's
what they call
scouting them out, and she's trying to. Spiritual word is the Jamaican / ATL version of shade room.
Oh, okay. Never heard of them.
For her to them.
Got to be big now. They just took a picture with the vice president.